Instantly level up your personal AI and let it answer like your best coach. Stick around and I'll show you a lightning fast workflow to record, transcribe, and upload knowledge from almost anywhere on the internet. This turns your GPT into a laser-focused brand or business expert. Gotta love that LaCroix. Unless there's something against LaCroix, and then don't love it. Or do what you want. All right, I'm gonna get started here in ChatGPT, and I'm gonna show you a custom GPT that I've created for myself. Now, specifically, this custom GPT is in the way of smart projects. I do that so that everything gets organized really cleanly. Let me go to my chasemeyer.com smart project. I have lots of interesting things that I have in this project related to project files, lots of different things I'm training the AI on. So the Puppet Master's Bible, if you don't know, is just it's a PDF that has a lot of gold nuggets about human psychology and persuasion. And I'm utilizing that to train my custom GPT. I also have a personal brand guide overview for chasemeyer.com. I'm building out a brand, right? Trying to actually have my name be as important as my businesses, since I'm ultimately one of the people that help build those businesses, and I'd love to help other people along the way. I also have a press release wizard. This is the ultimate press release blueprint. This is something I built because I wanted free advertising for my businesses. So I gave my AI this knowledge. I gave it copywriting skills to recognize what power words are, taking advantage of Apple marketing systems. And these copywriting skills ultimately leverage every single output this gives me, whether for social post, blog post, or something else. I also have a content creation guide. So this creation guide itself tells it what I'm trying to create, for what reasons, all of that. So it kind of helps bring a unified voice to my content. And then I have personal and professional bio. So it knows a lot about me, it knows a lot about my wife, my businesses, all this stuff. And last but not least, we have the LinkedIn Growth and Algorithm Playbook. And this is a reference that is concise from someone else's knowledge. And so I'm really a big fan of gathering knowledge that already exists out there and then refining it down, making it a bit more concise, saving it as a document, and then uploading it to my GPT to give me additional leverage. And that's what I'm recommending for you. But today specifically, I'm going to show you how to do that with video. And video is an amazing tool because YouTube, right? But video's everywhere, even if it's on a source like LinkedIn, as an example, where they have a paywall or a subscribe wall to get you to go into an event before they'll show you a webinar. There's still a way that you can take advantage of everything that content of that video has. And I'm going to show you that. So I want to get started by going after YouTube. So I'm a huge fan of Alex Hormozi, and he has tons of wisdom to give out. Clearly, like, look at his YouTube channel, look at his Insta, Facebook. He's always giving out advice, right? He's written a couple free books. He's written some books that have been very affordable that provide tons of value. And this guy's all about just providing value. So I don't think he'll give a fuck if I borrow the value to make my custom GPT even smarter. So take a look. This is how we would do this. So here's a video that says 13 years of brutally honest business advice in 90 minutes. I don't want to watch the 90 minutes of video, and I'm not going to remember every single thing, right? So here's what I'm going to do in this case. I'm going to jump over to Gladia. I'm going to paste the YouTube link. I'm not going to do diarization when I actually do this because there aren't, maybe there are multiple speakers throughout the 90-minute video, but I don't care. I don't care about identifying who's who. So I'm just going to go through and click transcribe. It's an hour and a half long. This thing might take a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this, and I'll come back after the transcription is complete. See you soon. All right. That transcription was so large that it actually broke my browser tab. Thankfully, they have a transcription history. So I can go here and I can check out the transcription. I can actually download it in JSON format, or I can just go down to the transcription section and copy it. So I'm going to copy this transcription, and then I'm going to take it over to ChatGPT. So I'm not going to just throw the transcription directly into project files to make my GPT smarter in that capacity. I need to actually think through this stuff. And to think through this, I'm going to use the model called O3. So here's what I'm going to say. First and foremost, I'm actually going to say something very basic. And the very basic nature is this. I'm converting chasemeyer.com Custom GPT into less of a brand assistant and more of a business and personal life thinker, planner, and plotter. It will still help me write content, but I want overall wisdom and advice at its core. Here, I'm going to be giving you a transcription from a YouTube video where I want you to pick out the gold nuggets of knowledge that could help benefit my personal and professional life, and give me a detailed summary that I can hand to my custom GPT to train its brain on this topic. First, please create a prompt that I can use when I give it to another AI to summarize the transcription. Okay. And then I'm going to use 4.0 for this. I think 4.0 has a great writing capabilities, understands lots of things related to me in its internal memory. And I just like its style more for some reason. Whenever I have things like I have AI write on my behalf, I ultimately use 4.0 for prompts. So here's the prompt. I'm training a custom GPT that acts like a wise, future-focused advisor, someone who helps me think more clearly, plan better, make decisions, and align my business systems with my personal values. Please read the full transcript below and extract only the most important insights, wisdom, and actionable ideas that could enhance my life as a founder, father, and system builder. Cool. So your job's to ignore the surface level stuff and go after the gold nuggets of spirituality, emotionally, strategically, or financially. Oh, they'll help me grow in those ways. Sure. Structure the output like this: summary of core ideas, life integration notes, business integration notes, training nuggets. Cool. So honestly, I think, would I have ever written a prompt this good? Fuck no. No way. Not a chance. So now this prompt is there. Now what I need to do is actually utilize a prompt. To utilize, I'm going to go back to my smart project. I'm going to put the prompt in place, and then I'm going to go down and say, here's the transcription. And then I'm going to paste the transcription in place. There it is. And then now I'm going to switch models. I'm going to go to O3 or O3 Pro. I'm just going to go O3 in this one. And I am going to hit go. So as this is thinking, I just want to foundationally explain, like, I use AI to help me use AI, like on a daily basis. And it is a very great way to be able to extract the most positive information from AI is basically having it tell me what I don't know.
Summary of core ideas, gold nugget version. Start premium, then scale down market. Solve rich people problems first, higher margins, fewer customers, room for white glove delivery. Only attack for everyone offerings after you have the capital plus infrastructure to out-efficiency the Walmarts.
Great advice.
Relentless prioritization. Growth stalls when you chase 56 side projects. Define single goal, identify true constraint, pour resources there until it's no longer the bottleneck. Talent bar raising. Every hire must lift the team's average. A player's cost more but return 5 to 50x. If you need rules like don't watch Netflix at work, your standards or people are too low. Better beats bigger. Obsess over product quality. Let word of mouth pull you into scale. Missionaries, Chick-fil-A, Tesla outlast mercenaries, fast growth, low soul copycats. Deep work discipline. Block the first 4 to 6 hours daily for leverage tasks.
Okay, so I'm going to read this, right? The reality is I'm going to read through this and I'm going to see what it's all about. But right now, it looks phenomenal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this. Actually, before I grab it, I'm going to say, is there anything else I should include to turn this into an AI digestible document? So I always like to continue to iterate on a prompt to make sure I'm not missing something else. And then I'll go and I'll say, also, please give me a title. Okay, I change it to 4.0 because we don't need deep thinking capabilities. We need surface fill-in right now.
Absolutely. This is already a strong AI training ready format. But here's how you can optimize it for ingestion by Custom GPT or any fine-tuning like environment, so it becomes a true mental model your assistant can think through and apply consistently. Add these for maximum AI absorption. 1. Include role framing at the top. Start with a clear mission for the assistant's mental posture. You are a long-term advisor to Chase Meyer. Your job is to help him make clear decisions, design efficient systems, and align his work with his deepest values. You prioritize strategy, wisdom, and quality over short-term hacks. You speak plainly, think structurally, and aim for clarity above all. 2. Add key context anchors, optional but powerful. You could add these lines before the content sections. Chase is a founder running multiple lean, automated businesses. His goals are spiritual growth, time freedom, and scalable high-margin income.
Okay. So this is great. Ultimately, I want it to be output into a final document. So I don't even want to have to like think about what's what. So I can now say, great, love your suggestions. Please apply them to give me a final document. Then I'll choose a title. So founder operating system, 11 brutal truths. Yeah, I like this. This is cool. Let's go with this title. Okay, so now it outputs the final document for me.
Here's the full AI digestible version of your document, cleanly formatted, fully optimized, and ready.
Cool. So I don't need anything from this document now other than the document. And I am going to grab it all once it's done. I'm going to click the copy button, and then I'm going to go over to, ooh, I like this. This is good. This advice, sorry, got sidetracked. I'm going to copy this document. I'm going to jump over to Google. This is my AI folder for my personal brand. And I go over here and I'm going to create another document, blank document. Paste it. Come up here and grab this. I don't need any of this top section. Grab this. Over here, say AI Chase Meyer.com. There we are. Cool. Now to save this, I need to download, and I'm going to save it as a PDF format. Oh, I forgot. Just in case I want to add to this in the future, I need to do versioning. And this is just something I do all the time. So this is version 1. If I come up with a new one in the future, it'll be version 1.1 if it's not a dramatic change. And if it is a dramatic change, it will be version 2. So now I go over here and I say, all right, let's go to chasemeyer.com, go to AI, go to personal brand. Actually, I don't think it matters where I put it. All right, that's a little messy right now. So I'm going to save it here. And here we go. So this is it. This is our founder operating system. and I'm going to upload it to my custom GPT. Before I do that, I'm going to say my custom GPT, I need my knowledge instructions to match. So I grab all of this, my instructions I already have for the custom GPT, and then I can go back to this guy. That's not the one. Let's refresh. There it is. I'm going to say, here are my current instructions for my custom GPT. Please update them to reference this document. And then say, also, if any other document is in your knowledge that is not yet referenced, please update that as well. Okay. And then I'll include my instructions, and then I'm going to go back to thinking mode because the instructions have a lot going on, and I'm going to send. So now this is going to give me updated instructions that I will be able to put back into my custom GPT's instructions, and that way it more easily references this knowledge.
Below is a streamlined replacement copy for your custom GPT system instructions. It keeps every proven element you already rely on, adds explicit references to the new Founder Operating System FOS document, and name checks the other knowledge assets now on file. AI.
Cool. All right, so the unified system prompt, single purpose. Okay. Clear actionable advice, amplifies YouTube. Cool. Founder. Nice. Always cross-check my mission and scope. Good, good, good. There it is. And then I include things. Okay. Let's grab this instruction, and I can go back to my core. Go over to instructions, highlight it all, paste it. Okay, there's all my instructions. It turned it into simple text. Now I save. So now it's updating the custom GPT's brain. Technically, it's not a custom GPT. It's a smart project, which is a custom GPT inside with folder organization capabilities, and you can't share a URL of it. You can't share it with anyone. So in a personal way, that's totally fine, right? I don't need anything crazy. I don't want to share this with anybody. I want it to be my own thing. So no big deal. All right. So now I go back and I go to the Founder Operating System. I add it. Okay, there it is. So now it has been updated on the instructions and on the Founder Operating System. So if I ask it a question related to, actually, I'm going to go back and I'm going to say, to test that this knowledge actually is valuable, what question could I ask after the knowledge is saved? I just want to see how it's going to pull knowledge from that. So let's see.
To test whether the Founder Operating System, 11 Brutal Truths for Building with Purpose, Power, and Precision Knowledge is fully integrated and functional. In your custom GPT, ask a question that forces it to apply the system thinking, prioritization, or better before bigger logic. Here are sample test prompts.
Okay. So a prompt, I've got 5 new initiatives I'm excited about. Can you help me prioritize which one first? Let's see. I'd have to make up 5 initiatives. We're getting traffic, but conversion rates are low. Should I fix a funnel or build a new offer? Let's go with that one because I have that question. Okay. Go back to my main GPT. I'm just going to do 4.0 and see what it says.
If you're getting traffic but not conversions, you're sitting in a crucial FOSS moment. Here's how to decide. First, apply FOSS Nugget 2. When overwhelmed, ask, what one constraint, if solved, would unlock the most growth? Then ignore everything else. Right now, your constraint is conversion. So the better question is, what specifically is breaking the conversion? Is it the offer promise mismatch, pricing clarity? Is it the funnel confusing flow, poor UX, no urgency? Diagnosis framework fast and honest. Run this checklist, brutally honest answers only. Is your
Fucking
offer a
awesome.
hell yes for your best fit customer? Is the pain vivid and the promise irresistible? If you doubled the price, would they still buy because the value is that obvious? Does your funnel build trust and urgency? Is it frictionless? Does it feel premium and emotionally tuned? Are you using testimonials, transformation stories, or social proof? Are you optimizing conversion energy or just throwing traffic at a leaky system? Traffic doesn't matter if the pitch isn't converting. That's vanity.
Oh, fuck. I was listening to that because I need to hear this, and it hurts. It hurts so much, but it's the reality of life, right? We are constantly iterating, and I am constantly learning new things. And currently for my business, 24-Hour Teas, we are going through a phase of national growth. And we used to be a local only company. We turned 12 this year. Last couple of years, we've been moving towards national growth. And we have a brand new website that's amazing. And this website killed some of our SEO traffic when we first launched it. So we lost a bunch of standard sales that we would have organically otherwise had. And so now we're like, okay, I've wanted to get into ads. I've wanted to figure it out. I've wanted to go down the path of being able to turn on a faucet, increasing ad revenue, and having more business come in because the message I'm saying directly aligns with the customer, which takes them to a space that's very easy for them to learn about and then easy for them to convert. And ultimately, I don't have any of that. I'm just literally starting it right now. Just met with an Upwork Google Ads consultant. I actually have 3 ads consultants I'm cross-referencing, and we are so close to getting our first full ad system in place to test national scale. But it points out I don't have anywhere to send people. Like right now, I'm sending them to a page that doesn't directly relate to what the ad actually stands for. So the actual funnel that I'm bringing people to sucks, right? It is not frictionless. It does not explain everything. So this is the brutally honest framework system. This is the answer I needed to hear. And so I'm going to go through and I'm going to be using this tool significantly more, but I just wanted to show you how powerful utilizing advice from other people can be when it comes to training your own personal AI assistant, Custom GPT, right? So here you go. This is one example. You can take YouTube videos, transcribe, summarize, upload, and upgrade instructions. And then you can also do the same thing with other videos. Like if they're not on YouTube, you can use a screen recording tool to record something that's in a static iframe and then download that, upload that video to Gladia and repeat the process. So maybe next time I'll show you how to do that. But for now, I just wanted to give you this real basic understanding of how you can update a custom GPT with the knowledge of the collective. And I couldn't be happier. This is great response. So if you like this sort of shit, go ahead and subscribe. And the reality is I'm just trying to vomit out useful tools that I do on a daily basis. Even though I've got multiple businesses, wife and kids, I feel like I have to be contributing back in this capacity. And so I hope you find value in it. Take care.